You're watching Fox 21 News at 10, bringing you the most local news. We are Southern Colorado.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Fox 21 Local News at 10. I'm Austin Sack in for Scott Kilberry.
And I'm Taylor Bishop. First on Fox 21, Fox News is reporting at least 22 people are dead and 30 wounded following an active shooter event in Lewiston, Maine.
Fox News has confirmed the active shooter incident occurred at 3 locations: a bar and grill, a Walmart, and a recreation store.
The Lewiston Police Department is identifying Robert Card as a person of interest. According to law enforcement, Card is a firearms instructor trained by the military and was recently committed to a mental health facility. Card had reported hearing voices and had threatened to carry out a shooting at the military training base in Saco, Maine. We are working to find out more information, and we will update you as soon as we get it.
Also happening right now, the El Paso County Sheriff's Office needs your help finding a missing teen. Take a look at your screen. This is 13-year-old Isabella.
She was last seen walking away from Jack Swigert Aerospace Academy in Colorado Springs today around noon. If you see her, you are asked to call the Sheriff's Office. A 7th grade student at the Vanguard School, a charter school in Harrison School District 2, is suing the Colorado Springs district over its policy on whether he can wear a Gadsden flag patch on his backpack.
Yeah, you may remember we previously told you back in August about this viral video taken after this student, Jaden Rodriguez, was kicked out of class for having a Gadsden flag patch. Now the Mountain States Legal Foundation, along with the 12-year-old student and his mother, are seeking an injunction of the district's policy, which would ban a student from displaying the Gadsden flag.
The student's attorney tells us he is not currently wearing the Gadsden flag in school, but say the district would reinstate the ban on the patch as soon as someone complains about it. The lawsuit alleges that simply the threat of reinforcement of the flag ban poses a threat of censorship of free speech.
This isn't the only time that the schools have censored Jaden's speech. He had other patches that he was wearing on his backpack, by the way, for years before any of this happened without any problems. So we really think this is a straightforward case.
Fox 21 reached out to Harrison School District 2 for comment. They said in part, quote, "The decision to remove the Gadsden flag patch was at the directive of District 2 administration as an enforcement of the district's dress code policy. All substantive decisions were initially made by District 2, not by Vanguard employees." A man from Colorado Springs pleads guilty to assaulting law enforcement during the U.S. Capitol riot. The FBI says on January 6, 2021, 49-year-old Jonathan Grace marched to the Capitol grounds and joined a group of rioters trying to push their way past officers who formed a police line in the lower West Terrace Tunnel entrance. Grace pleaded guilty to 1 count of assaulting, resisting, or impeding certain officers. He'll be sentenced on January 30th. Fox 21 is your local election headquarters, and we are less than 2 weeks out from the November election.
Now that many have received their ballots, the Secretary of State wants to assure voters this will be a safe and fair election.
Fox 21's Rachel Sauer showing how the process works to ensure safety and security.
Yeah, Taylor and Austin, there have already been concerns about safety.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Well, the Secretary of State's office says so far, more than 161,000 ballots have been returned to county clerks for the November election. Here in Southern Colorado, more than 25,000 people have returned ballots in El Paso County. In Pueblo County, it's around 7,000, and in Fremont County, around 1,000 ballots have been returned.
Eligible Coloradans can register to vote and update their voter registration at govotecolorado.gov through October 30th in order to receive a ballot in the mail. After that, Coloradans can still register to vote, receive a ballot, and vote in person. Still ahead tonight on Fox 21 Local News at 10. It's a bond that may not be heard, but it's certainly felt.
How a program at Children's Hospital Colorado Springs is connecting local children through their hearing differences.
But first, a tax relief proposal from Republican state lawmakers. What they are working to do if Prop HH does not pass come November 7th.
Lawmakers in Washington, D.C. finally elect a new Speaker of the House.
Representatives voted for Louisiana Republican Mike Johnson, a lawyer specializing in constitutional issues, and the 4th GOP nominee in the race for the seat. His tenure began 3 weeks after former Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy was ousted from the position.
Johnson was one of 57 Republicans to vote no on a $40 billion aid package to Ukraine. He also voted against the recent bill to keep the government open. The new speaker was also a supporter of former President Donald Trump's unfounded claims that the election was stolen from him.
There are less than 2 weeks to go until Election Day, and one of the most contentious ideas Issues on the ballot is getting some new attention from lawmakers today.
The property tax issue on your ballot never had Republican support. Republicans at the Capitol fought to keep it off the ballot during session, but with such a small minority, they were simply outnumbered. Today, State House and Senate Republicans are promising that if Prop HH fails, they will push for 3 different bills designed to reduce your taxes.
Here's the issue. They want to come back from a special session to do that, but the power lies solely in Governor Jared Polis, who still will not say if he will call lawmakers back to work.
October is Audiology Awareness Month.
We are Southern Colorado, and we are introducing you to a program through Children's Hospital Colorado in Colorado Springs that is building bonds between local children with hearing differences.
FOX 21's Maggie Wolanski shares the special connection this program creates.
Parents telling me they found a community.
Thank you, Maggie. With freezing temperatures on the way, now is the time to get sprinklers blown out and winterized so that nothing freezes. Technicians say the minimum you need to do is wrap the vacuum breaker, which is the device on the side of the house, then shut off the water downstairs and drain it.
Even those without a sprinkler need to take action. People with outdoor hose spigots need to disconnect their hoses.